This... Oh. Hi there, it's time for an unboxing. Now, as you have seen the last bit of this video, I've received a letter here from Jomino, as you can see. And there appears to be a really pronounced rip here. It looks like it was just clean cut off right here, where the domino used to be. And after doing some research, I found out that when packages, or letters specifically, goes through a sorting device through the machine for postal service, it could very easily get ripped out as it slips through, as it's just paper. So after some back and forth, I found out, and after some research as well, I found out that if you put it in a padded envelope, and a domino, it should be alright like that. So without further ado, I think that this is possibly from the same person, Jomino as well. It's hard to tell because, as you can see, the street address covering ink has taken over. Daki for short, I guess. Daki. Let's see what the letter is. Priority, prioritaire, lift post. Sorry if I can't pronounce that right. You have some stamps here, Goldmon, and I don't know if I can read that, Schwein. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And this does come from Dutchland, or I think Germany. On the other side, there's some information here. Arafol Classic, Climate Neutral Company, and some other things. So let's get this letter opener opened. No, let's get the letter opener to open the letter and see what's inside. Unless, of course, my camera runs out of battery. Alright, as you can see, I have a letter here. Let's read what it says. Hi 22 Dominoes 22. Sorry that I sent this letter very late, but now here it is. Aw, thanks so much. Let's see what's inside then. And inside, and this is surprising, there are 2 dominoes. Wowzers. And as you can see, it's signed Jomino on both of them with red marker, I believe. I'm not sure what kind. And that is very cool. This is, oh, it's signed on both sides, as you can see. So I'll never misplace them or get them confused with the other ones. So if you're not wondering, or if you're wondering, this is my first 2 Maria Lamping dominoes, as the other ones that I own, or the ones you've ever seen, at least the professional ones, are from Bulkdominoes.com. So I think I'll do a quick review or comparison of these dominoes with Bulkdominoes.com dominoes, as you can see here. So let's see, I think it's best to put this down. Let's put that there. And over here we have the 2 closest shades. So as you can see, you have 2 dominoes, and their dimensions appear to be exactly the same. Same length, same width, and same thickness. There are some differences, subtle. Let's see. As you can see here, both of them has the 6 circles from being pushed out of the mold. They both have some kind of evidence that the plastic was poured. You have some of that discoloration or lines there. So while the plastic is being poured, you can see it hardening early and leaving bits of lines where the pool of plastic used to be. This one is not branded by any name, but from what I can tell, or what I read on his channel, this is most definitely a Lamping domino. This one has the ARMS logo, if you can very faintly see right there. So that one's from bulkdominoes.com for sure. Also on the sides, there are quite a bit more streak marks, or scratch marks or something, from it sliding, I guess, on the floor or somewhere. So there might be an additional step when she sorts through the dominoes using an automated process or something. but as far as I can tell, they seem to be the same weight. And let's see, one extra thing right here. I believe this is the part where the plastic was poured in. Over there you have a white bit, a little dot there. Over here you actually have a little bit, I guess, messier cut off there. There's no discoloration like the other one, but this one has gotten a little bit, well, this one has discolored a little bit. It's gotten a little bit darker, and the spot looks less clean than this one. It also has a slightly rougher texture on the side, I can tell. That is that. And it seems, so that might be the reason why it's not as exact, or the surface. It probably is a little bit rougher so that you will have no problem with it toppling. Yeah, it does also seem a little bit more speckled at the bottom. If I can capture that, there you go. You can kind of see it. Also, one extra thing to note, I'm quite happy about that. When I look, it appears that the faces are a bit flatter than this one. As I mentioned, you can see that indent there, that small rectangle within this outside rectangle. It's not perfectly flat. But if you look here, it is very, very flat on the faces like that. Oops, sorry, I thought I'd interrupt myself there. As you can see, here we have a Bulkdomino.com domino, and here we have a Maria lamping domino. I did say that it seemed perfectly flat, the Maria lamping dominoes, but I am a bit off. You can get industrially close to being as flat as possible, as proven from this, close enough to fool the human eye and also the hands. But there are some tests you can do to confirm that, and I have a few mini Bulkdomino dominoes right here. And assuming that they are perfect themselves, you can see there's a slight curvature in the way these are. If we look first in the Bulkdomino.com dominoes, you'll see that it's all kinds of uneven. Near the edge or side of the domino, using my terminology, the dominoes, or the mini ones, tend to lean towards the middle. But however, if you are near the middle of the domino, the mini dominoes actually lean outward a little bit, which is a bit odd. For the Maria lamping dominoes, as you can see, let me move this over a bit so it's a little bit clearer. The curve is not so pronounced near the middle. It's actually quite flat, as you can see. Those two middle mini dominoes are not really going outward at all, maybe only at the slightest. But the dominoes near the edge or the side of the Maria lamping domino is ever so slightly caved inward, so it is not perfectly flat. But this would affect tricks a little bit less than this one, especially with the Upwall 2.0 and some others. Or if you were to build mini dominoes on top of a floor made of regular dominoes, like when we have the platform of dominoes. So that's what I'm referencing there. One other thing I noticed was that it did seem very, very perfectly flat and everything. It's like the most ideal boxy shape ever. But I did look at the edge here by looking down from the front to the back, and I did notice there's an ever so slight bulge or bend there. So this is actually going inward a little bit, and also here. So this might be the most subtle hourglass shape in a domino possible, but it's there. So that's another thing to keep in mind. I have no idea how other dominoes are deformed as well, but this does not seem to affect it in any way. But from an engineering point of view, it's great to know even the smallest of details that you don't expect from something like this. But without further ado, I'm going to let myself finish talking. Back to you. I guess we could see how they fall. 2 dominoes, the world's largest rally, of course. I'm going to match my personal best here. Huh. Sounds like it has a different sound when it falls. Let me grab a second pair. This one is Bulkdominoes.com. Dominoes. Okay, they sound exactly the same. So I have no idea what's the difference between these ones. I could jump cut, and I probably will, with a scale and see if they are the same weight. But let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for... There we are. Right there you can also see... Nope, camera. Zoom in. You can also see the... There, you can also see the... No, you can't. I was going to point out the other marks there, where the plastic was poured. I guess we'll never see that. So without further ado, this has been the unboxing from the prize. There are 2 prizes from Jomino's contest of guessing the number of dominoes in the rally. Thanks for watching. And thanks, Jomino. Click on these dominoes to visit his channel.